Hi, welcome back. It's part 2 of Talk Tuesday. I'm Susan B Lochocki, running for President of the United States. This is my Matters studio. Welcome, and I'm going over my different platform pieces. And I think the best way to really talk about it is, okay, we talked before in the last one about human potential. And that is part of it, yes. The other part is living stress-free. And things that stress us out are, trying to make a living, trying to pay bills, trying to keep up with bills and obligations, and we're not finding time for ourselves. We're not finding time for our families, and I feel like we're just running around a bit too much and focusing maybe on sometimes the wrong things. So I want to slow us down. It doesn't mean that we're not going to advance as the United States. There's plenty of room for advancement and things to do. It just means that we're going to be able to breathe a little and spend time getting to know each other a little. Everybody is sort of in their little bubbles and going so fast that they pass by so many things and they don't realize what's going on. So, I want to make life a little bit more friendly and a little bit stress-free. So, let me go here. You the people. Human potential, no stress living. We got robots coming, and they're coming really fast. This has been already going on for about 30 years, but it's picking up speed now. I went to art school, and when I was going there, we had to learn how to do manually pasting up artwork that would be photographed and then eventually sent to a printer to be printed. Nowadays, you do it all online. Everybody can do this with a PowerPoint or just you can go into many different softwares and make your own magazines. Send it off to a printer. You do everything online, doing your own text, and it's very easy. But in my day and age, everything was done separately. You had certain people that did paste ups and layout, and it was a big deal. Lots of jobs, and then computers came, and lots of jobs were lost. But nobody cried because artists aren't very loud, and maybe didn't realize what was happening. I don't know. Then at the same time, they decided to introduce cameras and videos into the courtrooms. So then a whole bunch of other artists were put out of business. Then, the list just goes on. Slowly but surely, we're being displaced. You go to the supermarkets nowadays and you can do your own checking out. Now, for me, I like to go to people, so I go to people because I like to interact with somebody. I spend enough time alone. I don't need that. So, But we need to be aware that this is going on, and we need to find a new way of living. It can be a bad thing if we continue in the way we're going. But if we decide to embrace it and go forward together with it, then it can be really good. And so that's why I say, for me, I'm going to talk a lot right now about going forward with money, but this is just a stepping stone to something that's maybe 2 years away, or possibly 4 or 6 years away, where we go forward without money in altogether. I don't think we really need it, but I think the transition period, we might need it. So I think it's best to give it now, and then let things unfold as they will. So less stress in the transition period is also a good thing. Yeah, so let me go to the, where are we? Okay. Let me go to, okay, you citizens, you U.S. Citizens, people. Yeah, so your rights are, in my opinion, free healthcare, free medicine, and healthcare includes eyes and teeth and long-term care and mental health, everything, a whole you. We want you to be happy. Then what else is included in the whole you is a roof over your head, food in your belly, clothing on your back, livable, clean housing with heating and cooling, electricity, Wi-Fi, and a mobile phone, and I would even say a computer, and education, free education. First, we will, cancel all student loan debt. No need for that. And we will build a wonderful public school system. Not only, K through 12, but university as well. And you will be able to go and get degrees, whatever you choose to do, because you deserve it. It's your right. It's your right. So then personal freedoms, of course, are thought and privacy and belief, expression, assembly, movement within the United States, and movement, to travel and vacation. I haven't thought about movement as far as moving to another country, how that might work. We might have to go over that. Then you have the right to your life. It's your life. So you have that right. Nobody has the right to take it away. And you have, so then other rights that you have is you have right to be a part of the government, which I think a lot of people are not, and they should. This is actually, I highly recommend this. I'm going to keep doing this. This is fun, running for an office. So I would recommend it. You have the right to get married to whomever you want. Male, female, same-sex, rainbow. Everything's possible. You have all those rights. You also have rights to personal things, so that includes the right to have a gun if you want. What I will say that if you have a gun, I have a plan to have people come and have target practice on military bases because, guns are a weapon and they don't belong really as a profit-making thing in the public. So we will have free target practice on military bases, and in fact it will be mandatory if you own a gun. So, we want to make sure that people who have guns know how to use them and know how to use them properly. Because, yeah, it's important. They're weapons. They're dangerous. And if you don't know how to use it, it could be a problem. So that's part of personal things. And you have that right to have those. So. And you have the right to be part of your community and do community service. And, of course, the right to human dignity and equality. I think I covered everything. So maybe... yeah, so the idea is... freedom from stress and freedom from greed. And so if we're given all these things, I think, we won't have a lot of stress. We will have a lot of joy and a lot of peace and a lot of equality. And this goes for men and women and people in the rainbow area. So, for everyone, all U.S. citizens. Green card holders, I have to think about that a little bit. I will say I have not spent a lot of time thinking of that, but I'm going to say that it's probably true for you too, because you're obviously trying to become a U.S. citizen, and I suppose in some cases we'll have to look at them and decide what to do, but I'm going to say for the most part, everything that I'm saying also fits for you too. So just to let you know, I'm on your side as well. I was myself a immigrant in Switzerland, so I know how it feels, and I have complete understanding for your situation. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. This was about the freedoms and personal freedoms and rights and things that you get as a U.S. citizen and / green card holder. And then I'll go into the next video with going forward, I guess. All right, or the big theme of going forward. Thanks for stopping by. Susan B Lochocki for president. Bye.